So with that, good morning, and let's go ahead and get started, and let's start marching it out. Get those knees up. Get those arms swinging opposite the legs. Stand up nice and straight, and eyes are forward. And let's keep those legs moving in a march, and let's take it to some jump rope arms. So we're working them backwards. So you're getting a nice little bit of shoulder blade activation here, a little bit of the back into it. And breathe. And step it side to side. And swing those arms. Big steps, side to side. No dragging your feet. Pick them up off the ground. And take a big step. Take a nice big step. And breathe. Now come down and keep going. So your hips should be back, like you're sitting in a chair. And we're going to go forward and back with those arms. Reach, pull, get those back muscles involved. Abs are tight in this position since we need to support that lower back. Stay here. Now push, push. Push it to the side. Extend that arm. Extend, not this little thing, extend. Keep picking those feet up off the ground. And breathe. Come on up. March it out. Let's take it to some jumping jacks. Now you can tap your toe if you prefer. Your arms can go overhead or they can come out in front. And breathe. You can mix it up. You can do some overhead, some in front. And march it out. All right. Let's take it to a V-step with the right. Ready? So we know what these are. We've been doing a lot of them. So you take your out, and step back together. Step forward, and step forward, and back. Forward and back. And let's get ready to switch to the left. Switch to the right for 2. Let's take those arms, make them a little bit bigger, and left for 2. And again, let's go to the right for 2. And left for 2. Take it wide, bring them together. Now singles, right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and left. Let's do it one more time. Right, and left, and march. Pick those feet up. Deep breath in, and out. Good. March it wide. Let's take it to some butt kicks. Reach. Now get ready. We're gonna I can talk today. We're gonna take it to a side step with a hop. Ready? Here we go. To the left. And back. And again. If you don't want to hop, you can just do 2 steps to the side. If you want, you can even raise your hands. And back to butt kicks for 4, 3, 2, here we go, to the right, here we go. So a little hop if you want, and if, again, you can just step it side to side, or you can just go up on your toes. And butt kicks. And here we go, back to the left. We're doing each one. We're doing 4 to the left. And then we're going to do it again. Go to the right. Make sure I don't go off screen here. One more time. And kick. Bring those heels up and back. 3. Here we go, to the right. Again, you can just step it side to side. You can even just go up on your toes if you don't want to get that little hop in there. This develops a little bit of power. And march it out. Woo, deep breath in. And out. Good. Stand up straight. Posture check. Ears over your shoulders. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in. Lift up through your midsection and down. Good. All right, let's roll those shoulders back. I'm breathing a little heavy. Good. And let's take the arms out, palms up, and circle back. Try to think about getting those upper back muscles into the movement. Good. Now go forward. Make sure your shoulders are down. We don't want shoulders here trying to do it. That's going to be really hard because we want to move all the way up. Notice that my arm is moving in my shoulder, right where it attaches. And hands in front, big circles. And so it's hard to move your whole arm if your shoulder's all crunched up. And other direction. Good. Hands go around the wrists. And the other direction. Switch. And breathe. And don't forget to smile. Spread your fingers, make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. And one more time, flick it out. Good. And shake. And stand up nice and straight. Reach your left arm out and drop your right ear down. You can keep your right arm behind so that you don't lift that shoulder. And I want you to really reach with that left hand. Feel that stretch down the left side. Good. And switch. Right arm out. Get that arm straight. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Left arm behind. Drop your left ear down. So you can't lift that shoulder up. We don't want that shoulder up. Good. And shake it out a little bit. Take that right leg out in front, point and flex. And circle. And circle the other direction. Good. And switch, point and flex. Remember when you circle, You're just making a circle with your big toe and circle the other direction. Good. And deep breath in and out. All right. So we're going to start with our band. Let's put it around our back and put it around your back so that it's up high on your back. So when you bring it in front, it should be right under your arm, right under the armpit, and right at your chest. So we don't want it down here at your waist. Okay, so we're going to do a chest press. We're going to do one arm at a time and then two together. But we're going to add a little step out, okay, as we do it. So I want you to grab the bands, and let me show you. It's going to look like this. And then we step it out the other side, and then we're going to keep our feet together and squat and do both arms at the same time. So I want you to grab your band really close to your chest, okay? And stand up straight. We'll start with our right arm, press it out, step out. Now switch, left. Good. And squat and come down. I almost did the step out again. Step out, step out. Good, let's just stay right here and squat. Bring it in. Step out. Good. Step out. Squat. And out. And out. You should have tension on this band. Squat back. Good. So your knees, when you squat, make sure those knees are staying forward. Ready? Over the toes. Hips go back. Abs are tight. And squat. Right. Left. Squat. Good. Right. Left. Squat. Right. Left. Squat. Good. I think we have about 3 more of these. Left. Squat. And right. Left. Squat. Right. Left. Squat. 1. Good. And last one. All right. Shake it out. Let's get our glider. Oops. Caught on my wire. So don't forget, make sure you have it down on the right side, depending upon the floor you're on. If you're on carpet, you should have the felt side up. If you're on the floor, you want felt side down. So the white lettering goes down on a floor and up on a carpet. Okay, so I want you to just put it down, but step off of it so I can show you what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 moves. We're going to slide it backwards first and then come up. So notice as I slide it back, my back leg, my back knee bends a little. My front knee bends as well. So we don't want to just slide it back this way. We want to come down, keeping our body up. Knee is bent, and the knee is over the toes. Abs tight. So we're going to come up, and then we're going to slide it out and sit right down into that left leg, into that left hip. Hips go back. Notice that, again, we're not sliding sideways. So I know from before, sometimes I think I've seen some of you kind of slide with it. It's about staying over that left leg. Hip, knee, foot are all aligned. Shoulder, hip, knee, foot. Okay? So we're really, even though the right leg is moving, this left leg's going to get a lot of work because it's supporting us. So make sure you're near your chair. And let's put that right foot on the glider. And we're going to slide it back, bend the back knee, push through the heel to come up. Now slide it out and sit down. So you should be not an even triangle. Slide it back and come up. Slide it out. Just sit right back on that hip. Slide it back, up. Now the movements can be smaller. You don't have to go back as far as me or somebody else. So you can make this movement even a little smaller if you need to. So just kind of showing a little bit. You're still going to feel it. And you're working your balance. Reach. Good. Push that foot into the ground when it's time to come up. So every time we come up, push your left foot into the ground as hard as you can. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Let's do 3 more. 3, abs tight. 2, right here. And we got 1 more for each side. And then we get to switch. Nice. Woo! That left leg is definitely feeling it. All right, switch and breathe. Okay, same thing. Make sure your body is not falling forward when we lunge backwards. So slide it back, knee is straight. Now slide it out to the side. Same thing, don't go with the leg, just come right down into the hip. And out to the side. Good. And down and out to the side. Push this foot into the floor as hard as you can to stand up. I've lost count. I'll say we have 4 more to do. And 4. And 3. Whoops, lost my balance on that one. And 2. 1 more. Here we go. Whew. All right. Shake it out. Get some water if you need. We're going to get our band. Whew. Pat it down a little bit. Kind of shake it out. Make sure you breathe. So we're going to do some diagonal band pulls. We're going to do 10 on one side, 10 on the other. So grab your band, make sure you have no slack. Turn it so that your right hand is lower than your left. Shoulders are down. And I want you to focus, really focus on squeezing those back muscles together and pull that band apart. Now, if one arm or if you have a shoulder issue, you can move just one arm if you need to, but try to move 2 at the same time. And control the return of the band. Don't let the band just snap back. And do not let it go to slack. Keep tension on it in the middle. And pull. 4 more. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Woo. Shake it out. So we have a switch. Other side. Ready? And pull. Squeeze those back muscles together. Shoulders down. Standing up nice and straight. Eyes are forward. Five more. And here we go. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Woo! Put this band down and give yourselves a big hug. Okay. We are going to sit down for a second and do a little core and a little power. We're going to sit on the edge of our seat. Our hands are at our ears, or they can be on your shoulders. And it's going to be about doing 4 elbow to knees and then stand up, okay? We're going to start with the left elbow to the right knee, and then it's a fast stand. Sit down, no plopping, control your sit, and we go right back into it again, okay? Shoulders down, here we go. Lift, abs tight. Stand up. Good. Again. Now, if this is a little too fast for you, just go at your own pace. And breathe. Abs tight when you're lifting. And up. I'm going to do 4 more of these. 4. Stay on the edge of that seat. 3. 2. 1. Good. All right, deep breath in. And out. Let's get your band. You're going to stand right in the middle of your band. And you're going to hold each end. So you're going to hold in your hand, you'll have each end. So this is a little skier swing. We've done these many months ago with weights. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see how I'm going to do this. So I want you to just watch me do the first one. We're going to have the band, you're going to have not have any slack in it again, so you want some tension. And it's about hinging forward at the hips, so your hips come back. Notice that my back is neutral, it's not bent, my abs are tight. And when I come forward, my arms are going to pull up and back, kind of straight. So I'm not bending my arms like a back row. I'm bringing them straight back, squeezing my back muscles. And then I'm going to push my hips forward, and I'm going to lift the band up in front. So you can give yourself a little bit more band. And ready, stand up straight. Let's go back and bring it up. And back and up. And back and up. Now when you come back with your hips back, pull that belly button in. And back. Back. And back. 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 And last one. Now, just take your left foot off the band. Keep your right foot on. And we're going to do a bicep curl with that right hand. And as you do, we're going to lift that opposite leg. So if you need a chair nearby, make sure you have a chair. Okay? Starting with no slack here. Keep your elbow locked at your side. Ready? Let's go. Three more. 3, 2, and 1. We have to do the other side. So switch. Make sure you have no slack in this band. Elbow stays locked at your side. And ready? Make sure you have enough resistance on this band. So at the bottom, there shouldn't be any slack. And 3 more. 2, 1. Good job. All right. Let's put that band in the palm of our hands. So it should not look like this. It should be right across the palm of the hands. And we're going to come into a low squat. We're going to lower down. We're going to push our hips back. Now, if that's hard for you to maintain, feel free to do it over a chair. But when we come down, pull that belly button in. Abs nice and tight. Arms are out in front. Shoulders down. And we're going to bring our elbows in and squeeze those back muscles. We're getting lots of back today. And out. So when we bring it out, we're controlling it and not letting it go to slack. I want you to keep tension on that band when it's out in front. Pull it in. And in. And in. Keep those abs tight. And breathe. 4 more. 4. Abs tight. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. And come on up. All right. Oh, I didn't get my ball. Get your ball. So we're going to hold the ball in our left hand. And we're going to bring that elbow, cross it over the top, down. Again, if you need the chair, it's probably easiest to stand right behind the chair. Now, if this is hard, if you need to hold on, just do the little leg lift, or you can just stand in place and just kind of bend down. Bring your elbow down. And breathe. And breathe. I've lost count. Let's do 3 more on each side. 1, 2, 3. Woo! All right. And we're going to do 1 more. I think we need to work some triceps a little bit. Stand on the band again 1 more time. And grab that band. Push those hips back just a little bit. Lift your elbows up, lock them in at your side. And we're going to extend the arms back. Squeeze. I want you to hold. And out. And out. Notice that I'm keeping my upper arms stable. My abs are tight. Four more. So I'm only moving from the elbow down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do a little, I call them finishers, or they're called finishers. So at the end of the workout, you just get a little bit of, couple minutes of a little cardio bump. So I think what we're going to do is a 2-minute Tabata, a little cardio Tabata. I'm going to get my timer out. And we're going to do some fast feet, okay? And we're going to do, we'll do fast feet, and we'll do skaters. So that's where we kind of push off, and we're down, our knees are flexed a little bit. So make sure you have room. So 2-minute little cardio push at the end, and then we'll stretch, okay? So let's get ready. We're gonna start with fast feet. Here we go. Come down. Knees are bent, slightly bent, abs tight, and move those feet. Feeling it in the calves. Almost there. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, march it out. Woo! We're gonna do it again. Get ready. Here we go. And then after this, we go to skaters. Get those feet moving. If you want, you could go a little bit sideways. You can move them a little bit. Just make sure you don't trip yourself. So be very aware of what your feet are doing, making sure that you pick your feet up. If you're gonna move, march it out. Here we go. 2 cycles of skaters. So that's the back and forth. Come down, a little flex in the knees, and push, push. Now, if you don't want to get that little push in there, you can just step, step. But try to get at least a little push to give you that momentum coming sideways. 3, 2, 1. March it out. 1 more, and then we're stretching. Should feel your heart rate coming up. Get ready, here it is, last one. And we're almost there. 5 seconds. Breathe. Nice job. All right. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And we're going to go ahead and stretch. Whew. Let's get a deep breath in again. One more time. Deep breath in and out. All right. You want to keep your feet on the floor? You can just step that left leg back and put that heel down. If you want to use the chair, you can go ahead and put 1 foot up. You can put your right foot up on the chair. And our back foot toes are going forward and the heel is down. And we're just going to lean in. We're going to push that heel into the floor, work and stretching out the calf muscle. Something in my eye. Push that calf down. Now let's slightly bend the knee so the rest of your body should stay fairly still and extend. Bend the knee. You should feel the shift in the stretch in your calf and straighten. And bend. And straighten. Good. Now bring your body upright. If your feet are down on the floor, up nice and straight, and you're going to push that hip forward. So you're going to have to get a little bend in this forward knee. Make sure that knee is over the middle of your foot. So look at your knee. Check the alignment. Pushing forward. And breathe. Now bend that back knee again, just a little bit, and feel that stretch go just a little bit further down in the top of the thigh, into your quadriceps. Good. And relax. And now we're just going to shift our weight backwards. If your feet are on the floor, you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to shift your weight back, sitting back on your left hip and lifting your toes, the right toes, towards you. So really try to pull those toes towards you, and you're hinging at the hips. So down on the floor, it looks like this. You can even get down a little bit lower. But notice that I'm not falling so that my body is parallel to the floor. I keep my chest up and my eyes are forward. My abs are tight. You can reach. You don't have to touch the toes. Just reach for them, and that's going to get you that deeper stretch in the hamstrings. It's the back of the upper leg. And come on up, and let's stretch out those hips. So take that right leg behind, and bring that arm over. Push your right hip to the floor. So push that hip down. If you want, you can get a little deeper stretch. Grab your wrist and gently pull. You can feel that stretch down the back, down your sides, and push that hip to the floor. Again, I want you to try to really kind of try to connect with your body. Where do you feel these? Where are you feeling the stretches? Where are you feeling the exercises? And get your body doing what you want it to do. Good. Let's switch legs. So if you're down on the floor, or keeping your feet on the floor, right leg goes back, and you're just going to push that heel down into the floor. Make sure your toes are all going forward and your hips are closed. Everything is going forward. Same thing, you've got one leg up on the chair, you're still pushing that back heel into the ground. And then just slightly bend, and then straighten. And bend, and straighten. And bend, and straighten. Good, bring your body upright, and push that hip forward. Push it forward, push, push. Get your body up nice and straight. If you're still bent over, you're going to decrease that stretch in that right hip, in the front of the hip. And same thing, just bend that back knee a little bit, and you're going to feel that stretch shift. It's going to go down the thigh just a bit more. And breathe. Good. Now shift your weight back and sit back on that right hip. Pull your toes towards you. And abs are tight. Keep your chest up. You can reach for the toes. You don't have to touch, but I don't want you bending all the way over. I want you to keep your chest up. Good. And let's come on up and take that left leg over behind the right. And let's reach overhead. And you're going to push your left hip down to the floor. So push it down. So you should feel a nice stretch going on in the midsection, down into the hip, kind of stretching in opposite directions. Reaching, you can get a deeper stretch if you want. This is also stretching out your back. And breathe. And relax. Good. Let's shake it out a little bit. Let's take that right arm, stand up straight, shoulders down, and let's bring that right arm across the body. Make sure your shoulder is dropped. So shoulder shouldn't be here. Drop it down. And bring the arm in towards the body and a little bit kind of helping it out. Now take that arm behind you, grab the wrist with your left hand, and gently pull it down. And breathe. Stand up straight. Again, let's do the other arm, left. Again, bring it across the body, kind of bringing it in and pulling it out, but your shoulder is down. Drop it down. Feel that nice stretch through the shoulder, through the upper back. Now take that arm around and grab that wrist and gently pull it down. And breathe. And shake it out. Good. And let's get some nice deep breaths in. Here we go. In through the nose and out. And again, deep breath in. Keep your shoulders down and push it out through the mouth. One more time. Deep breath in and out. And thank you. Have a great day.